No, ahora sí ya.
Hello, my name is Jorge Cavazos, and today my informative speech is on the 9/11 Victims Bill, which was recently passed and overrode by Congress. What is it? It's basically a bill that Congress proposed a few months ago. It affects 9/11 families and survivors. Um, it basically is how these victims and families of the victims can now go out and pursue justice of their families, whether it be injuries, whether it be medical bills that they need to pay, or even death of their family members. They can go and now seek justice in different parts of the world, especially Saudi Arabia, which was recently found to be involved in the attacks against the United States in 9/11. The president did not want this bill to be passed, so he actually vetoed the bill. He said that it would have a negative effect on sovereign immunity, which basically means that as we now sue other countries and take them to our courts, they can do the same. So let's say we have an act of a crime of terror in their country, they can now bring us into their courts, which is a huge waste of time for our purposes. It can also complicate diplomatic relations if, let's just say Saudi Arabia, which I recently referred to, we start getting in major conflicts with them. We might have more problems with other countries in the Middle East that we do not want to have problems with because of their close relationship with Saudi Arabia. However, Congress overrode the veto by the president. In the Senate, it was a 97-1 vote in favor of the bill, and in the House, it was a 348-77 vote in the House. Both Republicans and Democrats were both in favor for this bill. They wanted justice for the 9/11 families. However, more and more is leaking out that they didn't want to seem unpatriotic. They wanted to seem like they cared for the 9/11 victims. They wanted to make sure that they gave off they came off positive towards the population of the United States so they can get reelected, since this is now becoming a re-election year, and they wanted to make sure that they can stay in their position in office. In conclusion, this bill can have a devastating effect to our country if we do not handle it right. If we start hammering at suing other countries, it could waste our time, military time, and our military money, which can have devastating effects because it can now affect the way we strategize our global approach to to relationships with other countries around the world. Thank you. This has been my presentation.